Hello guys, welcome back to SheCodes. So in our SQL series of solving LeetCode questions, I'm back with another brand new question, students and examination. Let's start with the question. So here we have a table students, okay, and student table have two columns, student ID and student name. Fine, student ID is the primary key, and each row of this table contains the ID and the name of the student in the school. Okay, fine. So now we have another table, subjects. Okay, this table contains only one column, that is subject name, and that column is the only primary key of this table. So this third table is examinations. This third table contains student ID and subject name. Okay, so what student IDs and name did that respective subject exam. Okay, so each row of the table indicates that student ID with attended the exam of subject name. Okay, write a solution to find the number of times each student attended each exam. Return the result table order by student ID and subject name. Okay, so let's understand with this with the example. Okay, so it may be clear to you. Here we have our student table, here we have our subjects table, and here we have our examination table. Okay, so student table contains student ID with their student respective name. Okay, subject table contains the three subjects. Okay, and this examination table contains student ID attending the respective exams of that subjects. Okay, so student ID 1 attended mathematics exam, physics exam, programming exam. Student ID 2 attended programming exam. Okay, so this is what the examination table contains, the student with that student ID and the subject exam that student attended. Okay, so in this examination table there are there is no primary key. Fine, so here we have we may have duplicates value. Okay, you can look at the table itself, there are duplicate values also. Fine, now here we have our output table according to our solution. So what was our question? To write a solution to find the number of times each student attended each exam. We have to find the count, how many times a student attended a particular exam. Okay, so if we look at our output table, we have our student ID and student name, and for student ID and student name it was given we have to return them in a order. Okay, so as you can see the table is in a order. Okay, now we have a subject name and attended exam. So in the subject name it is all three subjects are included. If you look at the first row, student ID 1, that with the name Alice. Okay, this Alice has student ID 1 and Alice attended maths exam 3 times. Okay, if you look at this examination table, student ID 1 has attended mathematics exam 3 times. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. Fine. Also Alice attended physics exam how many times? 2 times. Okay, you can see over here student ID 1 with physics exam, student ID 1 with physics exam. Okay, Alice also attended programming exam but only 1 time. Okay, here programming student ID 1 with only 1 programming exam. Second thing is Bob, student ID 2, Bob attended math exam 1 time. Okay, physics exam, he did not attend any physics exam. So here we do not have student ID 2 with physics exam. Okay, but the value is included. So we have to keep this in mind that whether the student is appearing in the exam or not, we have to include that value, whether we write 0 or any other number in front of it. Okay, so this is how we have to calculate this output table. We have to return student ID, student name, subject name and attended exam. Okay, So this all after all this, you might have got an idea that we will be using joins. Okay, so this question is quite important. It may seem complex, but it is not that complex. Okay, but it is important because here we are going to study a different concept which may brush up your SQL skills. Okay, so let's start with the query so that you get what we are going to do in this question. Okay, so here we have our so let's start with the query. First, in the output table, as I have said earlier also, whenever we have two or more than two tables and we need to write the column, okay, we need to call out the columns from different tables, so we use the dot operator. Okay, so same thing we are going to use over here. First, let's see what all columns we need. We need student ID, student name and subject name. Attended exam column, there is no such column in our previous tables. Okay, so we will create this column. How we are going to do this, we will see in this video. Okay, so first let's call these three columns. Select student ID from our students table. Okay, so students dot student ID. Okay, then subject name from our subjects table. So subjects dot subject name. Okay, and what all columns we need student name also. So student name is present in student table. Okay, so students dot student name. Okay, so we got our three columns. Fine. Now the first thing what I'm going to do is do over here is that we need to do a join. Okay, because student ID, student name and subject name, so we have to join them. But what kind of join we are going to apply over here? We will apply cross join. Okay, what is cross join? So cross join returns all the possible pair values, product, like it will combine each row with another row. Okay, as you can see, we need all the IDs of student ID, we need all the names of the students, and it has to be paired with every subject. Okay, as you can see, Alice is paired with maths, Alice is paired with physics, and Alice is paired with programming. Okay, so every row of this table has to be paired with another row of this table. So here we will be using a cross join. Okay, cross join returns us a Cartesian product. Fine, so we need to return a Cartesian product. For that we will be using a cross join. So from students table, cross join our subject table. Okay, so this was this till now we have done this part. Okay, now the next thing is we need to include our examination table also. Okay, why? Because we have to return the data that how many times a student attended an exam. Okay, so we need to include it. But how we are going to include it? We will use a left join over here. Okay, because when we use a left join, when we have to include all the data for left table. Okay, but it is not necessary to include data of right table. So this is our left table. When we performed cross join, so this was our left table, so we will apply left join over here, left join and examination. Okay, so this is how our examination table is included. But on what basis we are applying left join over here? Okay, so we will be applying left join on student ID, because student ID and a subject name are both common in both the tables. Okay, so on student ID is equal to examination ID, and subject name is equal to examination.subject name. So if these two columns are equal, then perform left join on examination table and this table. Okay, now we have to return the count. Okay, so for that we have to return a column attended exam. Okay, this should return us the count of how many times that student appeared in that exam. For that, here we will apply this count function. Okay, count function will return us the count from our examination table. Okay, student ID. Okay, this will return us how many times that particular student with that ID attended that exam. Okay, and we will name this column as attended exams. Okay, so this is how we created this column. Okay, now the final finishing part is only left, because we have done the main query. Now we want that we get count of attended exam from each subject and each student. Okay, so for that we will apply this group by clause. Okay, for students dot student ID. Okay, we want respective counts, okay, of respective student ID and student name, subject name and okay, here is a glitch. It has to be subjects table. Okay, so subjects and student dot student name. Okay, why we applied this group by clause? Because we need to ensure that we get a count of attended exams of each student and each subject. Okay, so next thing is we are supposed to return the whole table in a particular order, that is an ascending order. So we will apply order by. Okay, order by what? Student ID and student name. Okay, so order by student ID and student name. So this is a query for this problem. Fine, we selected 3 columns. Okay, student ID, subject name and student name. Also we have to return the count of how many times that student attended that exam. So we applied count function and named it as an attended exam column. Okay, from which table? Student table, and cross join, because we need to include every pair of this student table and subject table, because the student ID should be paired with every subject, whether that student attended that exam or not. Okay, then we applied left join on examination table. On what basis? On student ID basis and student name column. Okay, next thing was we applied a group by clause and then we returned it in an ascending order. Okay, let's run our query and we got our expected output. Okay, now let's submit it. If this video was helpful to you, if it helped to solve your LeetCode question, then let me know in comment section and do practice. And thank you. Do subscribe SheCodes. Bye. Happy coding.